I think for my career being a consultant, it's building up that reputation, building up that toolkit where I'm a fit for more roles, and I have a great strong reputation where I can be more choosy and selective on what I want to do. Hi, my name is Brent. I am an independent consultant. I've been in the finance industry for 12 plus years now, and recently switched over from perm to consulting over the last 2 years. I took my first class in high school and absolutely despised it, like most people. And then, but I was good at math, somewhat interested in business. And then my dad said that all accountants golf all the time, so that's kind of what nudged me into it. But it turns out accountants don't golf all that much. But you know what though, like I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. I think accounting has the right balance between interacting with people and dealing with complex problems. I was under the same impression at first that people that take on contracts are desperate for work, and I didn't really see it as a sustainable thing at first, but I came across this really interesting 6-month contract to be CFO of a publicly traded cryptocurrency company. So it was an opportunity that I wouldn't have really found if I stayed on the perm route. But I sort of thought in the back of my head, oh, I'll try this one and then switch back to the perm world. But during that time, I met other independent consultants and understood what it was about, and that if you did good work, that you could stay consistently busy, being able to help people that are going through really tough patches, or they just have too much on their plate and they're looking to say, let's take this chunk, give it to someone that has a lot of experience, that can work independently, doesn't need much oversight or monitoring, and just have something taken off their plate. And I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to, the expectation for me in any contract role is to learn quickly and to work independently. And I enjoy that challenge. I like that challenge, and that's how we help out and add value. Yeah, it's definitely a change in mindset. The work more or less stays the same, and I try to do work that I'm qualified for. But when you're helping a company, there's less pressure to get fully integrated with the corporate culture and to get fully integrated with the team. Typically, I help out with projects that are somewhat carved out, where I can be kind of placed in, work independently. And the focus is more on getting the work done, which is what I want to do. I want to be able to focus on the task at hand as opposed to playing politics. I was hesitant at first as well. I think being in the consulting world gives you a certain flexibility in terms of the type of work you do and when you do it. I've been lucky the last few years to have had gaps between contracts over the summer months. So just being able to have the summers off, enjoying going to the cottage, traveling, that's been a real luxury. And I think a common misconception is that you'll struggle to find work, and that there's this fear of being unemployed for a long time. It is a valid fear, but there are certain things that you can do to mitigate those risks. One is, like I said, do good work, do a lot of networking, and give yourself that financial buffer to be able to take on that kind of risk. It's very common for people to want to have predictable income and want to have job security. I'm the same way, but I think I do a few things to sort of get comfortable with that risk. The first thing is really living below my means. So being able to finance my current lifestyle in the event that the economy goes south, as long as I'm able to be okay in a situation where for 6 months, a year, 2 years, if worst case I'm out of work, that myself and my wife will be okay. Clarity has been super helpful. They've placed me on multiple engagements now, and I could not do the consulting world without companies like Clarity, and working with them has been amazing in the sense that it takes a lot of the legwork out of biz dev. I don't have to cold call companies, and I find too, Clarity has, every time I've interviewed with Clarity, I almost feel like it's a formality. Like, I think you guys do a great job in terms of marketing your candidates and explaining how candidates can fit in to companies and solve people's problems. So by the time I'm in the door at an interview, I just feel really comfortable and confident that it'll be a good fit. I think for my career being a consultant, it's building up that reputation, building up that toolkit where I'm a fit for more roles, and I have a great strong reputation where I can be more choosy and selective on what I want to do and have more flexibility and control of my career. That's the exciting thing about being a consultant, is you're sort of a small business owner. So the more you put into it, the more that you'll get out of it.